when it pertains to family, like how I would disperse money that way, things I would have in place. I'm already like, shit, I don't plan on having no kids, but like I'm already learning things like in terms of like what you should do as a parent. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you should teach yourself and study things of that nature too, because I know what I've lacked in terms of, you know, I thank God for everything my parents done for me, because they've given me more than they've had, but there's still, you know, other neglect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something is gonna get neglected. You know what I'm saying? And it's understandable, but
you
know what I'm saying? But like I'm trying to be definitely break a you know, break generational curses and just be a better father than my father's fathers were. You know what I'm saying? It gets better every time. You know what I'm saying?
So, like, I just had a conversation with my dad about that. We had he said that he was like, my grandpa was a better father than my great grandpa was, and you know, my grandpa thinks that he was a better dad like to me than like my grandpa was to him.
Which is supposed to, what you're trying to do.
And he always told me he feels like I would be a good dad. And I've gotten that compliment a lot, actually, because when I worked at the summer camp and I was with those kids.
Yeah, that's what I get a lot too. My mom says she thinks that I should be like a doctor. She sees me as a doctor and I should work with kids and stuff. Cause nah, real shit, showing for the kids, man. And kids will really tell who a person is. A kid will not fuck with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they tell the spirit, they have the...
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? A kid knows. And all the kids love me, bro. And it's always kids that, when I see them, meet them for the first time, they buddy with me.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, yo, he doesn't like anyone.
Yeah.
She doesn't like anyone.
Yeah.
So it's like the mother is even surprised.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's just says a lot, you know, about I feel like myself as well.
Yeah, like those kids, oh man, when I tell you, I feel like a lot of those kids looked up to me, and I just didn't really peep it at the time, but I definitely, like, I remember it was my birthday and I worked there, and like they ended up singing me happy birthday, like during like this little like they had like a dance party, and it was like the last week of camp, and it just like it was my birthday, and Chris Romano, you remember Coach Romano?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, he was working there like underneath Mr. Mayor, who was like the head of, he was like the head like person on the pyramid, and then underneath him was Chris Romano. But Romano knew it was my birthday, and he started playing happy birthday like on the speaker. And all those kids like started like, you know, running up to me and saying happy birthday, like trying to hug me and stuff like that, running with me. I was like, damn, like these kids really fuck with me, like, yeah, like I was stern with them. I got them in line and shit. Like they knew I didn't play like any games. I didn't want to look like sloppy or anything like that, but they knew like, you know, like I was cool. Like they fucked with me. Like I was kind of like a kid at heart too. Like I was whooping their ass in Mario Kart. Like then I was talking shit to them. I was like, yeah, you're slow, you know, like, you know, they just, you know how kids are, they're funny as hell, like, and I play sports with them too, I play basketball with them, play knockout with them, you know.
Yeah, but shit, kids tell it all though.
Yeah, kids really do, you know, kids really do know if you're, you know, you got a good energy in there. Even dogs too.
Oh, my album coming out 4/4/24. Go get that free download that.
Your album
4/4/24. I'm gonna be the hottest coming out of Jersey.
So your album dropped in 2 years.
My album dropped 2 years. I ain't even started. I don't even know the name.
But look out for it, right?
Look out for it though. And yo, it's crazy. I'm so serious. It might not be an album, might be an EP or a tape or some shit, but it's dropping 4/4/24. It might not be my first. It might be something before that. Who knows?
But just know on that day.
On that day, I'm dropping. Just know.
Yeah, don't act like I ain't say nothing.
Feel me? My boy gonna be featured on the album. I already got the beats. You feel me?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
You know, y'all go follow my man on Instagram too.
Yeah, bro.
Your Instagram is gonna be down there. It's gonna be like right here.
Right there. Like Like I'm wrestling,
It's
and
dope.
I got the next match.
Right, boom, it's gonna be right there.
The money too dope. You feel me? Number 2.
Yeah, man. Shit.
Niggas know me.
Niggas know you?
Niggas know me. Niggas know I get.
How you get? Heard you.
I get right.
Hey, yo, bro, I just hit my max on bench today.
Oh yeah.
2 plates.
I heard you, bro.
2 plates, bro.
I heard you.
Shit. How much is that? 90. That's 225.
Mm-hmm.
I'm basically benching myself.
Mm-hmm.
Minus 25.
Yeah, they said if you could bench 1 plate 7 times, you could bench 2 plates 1 time. And I was like, is that true?
I don't know how that shit work. I don't know the
I
calculations.
was like, what?
Yeah, I did that shit.
How many times you
Did
did
that shit like 30 times. 2 plates.
I heard you. You did 10 sets of 10.
Yeah.
I heard this trick, right? And it was like, it's a mental trick when you do reps. Instead of counting to like 10 or 12, when you do reps, do 5.
Yeah,
That
shit, 1, 2,
crazy.
3, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 5.
That shit is crazy.
Because it's shorter. It feels shorter.
Yeah, so you're mentally not, you know?
Yeah. I be at 6, I be like, oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, like I love the gym just because like that's something you can literally like if you like write down the shit. Because when I'm in the gym, I literally write down all my exercises, and I put the weights next to them. And then the next time I do them again, I see which weight I did and I go up. And I literally see the progress. And the shit is lit.
That's tough.
Feel me? Like, so if I did a mile in 20 minutes on the treadmill, I write it down the next day, I'll be like, all right, you gotta at least try to get 18, 17. Feel me? And I see that shit and I'm like, all right, lit.
Nah, when I go in the gym, I focus on controlling the weight. I don't really focus on going up and down, like going up with the weight. So, I mean, sometimes I do once I get like comfortable with it. I'm like, okay, then I go to the next level. Like with that, I went on the seated leg press. I got up to like 250. That tricep extensions, I was able to hit 155.
But no, I be fucking up because the gym is what really give me my clarity and shit, bro. And I have like that was the first time I was in there in the last week. I was slacking.
Bro, sometimes rest days are important, bro.
That's what I'm saying, though.
So your body was probably ready to go to the gym, so it's good. You're probably gonna go back now since you realize that you know it felt good to be in there. So.
What's going on, guys? So, guys, that was basically ended the, chopping it up with my bro. My camera ended up dying, so that's why, the last part ended like that. Honestly, this video was kind of on the fly. We didn't, this wasn't, I would say this wasn't an organized discussion. We didn't have certain topics, pointed out to really get into a deep discussion. It was kind of off the top and we were kind of all over the place. But this is kind of, I guess this is kind of how I would like to have it played out. You know what I'm saying? Different interviews that I would want with people and have organized discussions. Actually, I want to eventually do group discussions. We'll eventually get into that. But yeah, that was just a little snippet of me and my bro's discussion. We got into a little bit of a couple of things. We didn't go into deep detail or anything of that nature. But drop down in the comments below of some things you guys would like for me to, talk about on my channel, because I'm big on mental health. I'm big on, as just in general as a Black community, the things that, in terms of financial literacy, mental health, just doing more positive things and not indulging in the ignorant fuckery that we tend to do. Like, we promote death and, drugs and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? There's other ways than rapping and trapping and playing ball or playing a sport, things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? So, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you're watching this right now, I appreciate y'all. Love you. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. All right, fam. Love you guys. Remember, believe in the vision before it's ever validated.